I'll quickly just go over the team sheets for today. So for Lancaster, number 9, we have Sue. 83, I think we have Francesca. 81, Victoria. 74, Christina. 77, Christina. 4,
we think Cherry.
Cherry, apologies if I'm wrong. 24, Grace. 99, Chi-Chi. 98, Michelle. And 75, Iris.
And as we're saying that, Lancaster proved that their middles are there to be on the net. With a monster block from Lancaster, with great defense from York, but Lancaster just not being able to pick the ball up. Looks like the Lancaster coach is having words with their referee. They don't agree with it. But the game is going to go on, and York have equalised the score to 1-1.
Do you want to go through the York team sheet today?
So at number 2, we have Sakiko, our setter serving, just serving out there. Number 5, the opposite, Tracy. We've got number 8, Orally the middle, Mao, number 13 and outside. We have the libero, so the one in the different colour jersey. For Yorkside, number 4, Deb. And Yorkside, number 3, outside, Zoe. On the York bench, we've got, and outside from Lancaster. On the York bench, we've got number 42, Megan, as the middle. Number 14, Caitlin. Number 18, Anne. Number 31, Val. Number 19, Emily. And I believe number 1 is Elle. I'm sorry if some of those are a bit wrong, but we do not have a York score sheet, unfortunately, and we've had to do it by memory. So hopefully everyone agrees that we did it well. And York there, just fixing up the nets. Are they maybe playing some mind games on Lancaster? Maybe the home advantage is too much of an advantage. Let's see, number 13 up to serve. Straight onto the Lancaster libero there. And 83 slamming it down. But
good recovery from York.
Good set from the Lancaster number 19 there. And just to set out too far, unfortunately, for Tracy, number 5 to return it to Lancaster.
Point for Lancaster. The score is currently, if I can make it through, 3-2 Lancaster.
Lancaster 81 to serve. And a float
serve from Victoria, very nice.
And it's gone back to Zoe. Zoe's tipping it over, but Lancaster playing amazing defense.
Brilliant hustle from both teams. And maybe a failure to communicate there from Lancaster.
That was a tough one. It's a potential Lancaster injury here. Hopefully not.
77, Christina.
Like
I think she rolled her ankle a little bit there.
I don't know. She's got an ankle brace on, luckily.
Let's hope she can make a speedy recovery.
The York crowd digging into her, saying, can she actually play, or should she be subbed out? Let's see. York to serve.
And a serve out from York.
Serve from Orally, number 8, just sending the ball wide. Lancaster reading the ball perfectly. No one's going for the ball. They knew it was their point.
I just noticed, Jonathan, York's coach looks very dapper right now, sporting a lovely white wig.
Yeah, so York have just gotten a new coach, George Fraser. He's a player, nice from Tracy there. George Fraser has played for the England national team, played professionally in Sweden, in Uppsala. Is now residing in Leeds, playing and coaching, I believe, for Leeds Gorse. And he is rocking a white wig.
A potential distraction technique by York here.
Maybe,
trying to throw off their
a little
opponents.
mascot potentially.
Yeah.
But he is looking very fresh with it on. Might be a new hairstyle for George there. Bit of miscommunication from Lancaster there. The opposite has taken it.
But that middle, 77, Christina puts it straight down.
She is not letting any injury get down her. And she is slamming those balls against York. I think we're going to see a lot of middle hits from Lancaster this game. They seem to be very dominant on the middles and dominant everywhere else. I think it's going to be a very intense game for both teams. And a great float serve from number 83 there. Sent to Zoe, the York outside. And a great hit from Zoe, forcing number 8 or number 9, I believe number 9.
Number 9.
A passing error there, taken with one arm.
Sue struggles to get that up. Unfortunate for Lancaster. Score is 5-5.
York have brought it back. Let's see if they can overtake now. Zoe to serve.
Unfortunate serve out from Zoe there.
The commentator's curse there. Lancaster being very happy that they're getting all of these points. right now. And there we go, we've seen the libero, number 99, coming off the court. For the middle, number 81, Victoria.
77,
so
Christina's serve.
So that's where the libero cannot play in the front part of the court. And so they are subbed off for usually the middle hitters. And now we see the libero coming back on because they're known as the defensive specialists in the team. And the middles, not so much, but we still respect a good middle
They
defense.
do their best, they do their best.
Talking about middles, we've got... Oh, looks like there's an issue there with the players. York middle, 42, Megan Dangerfield to serve. And a good serve. Easy pass from Lancaster there. There's no stress. And a setter jump has straight donutted the York team straight in the middle of the court.
York couldn't quite get there. Very, very nice from number 24. Very nice from Grace. Let's see what she can do with this serve now.
And she's bringing that pressure back. Great serve. And a potential overpass, but a great pick-up from Orally, number 8, the middle.
Brilliant recovery.
Set straight back to the middle, and an easy volley over. Let's see what York can do here. And another middle.
Oh, and off the Libro's platform.
Let's see what the ref
99 Chi-Chi struggles to get that up.
There we go, York's point. 3 middle uses in that rally. Not something we see very often, but York really want to show that they have middles as well, and they're going to use them.
Big time. Brilliant, brilliant hustle from Orally there, well said.
Very good. There we go. I see her looking at us.
Nice little wave from Orally.
She knows we're talking about her.
Great energy on court today.
Great serve from Sakiko there. Easy pass from Lancaster. They're playing great defense already.
And a good pick up from York's
offense here. And York is shown.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, Jonathan.
I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. Looks like Lancaster's number 81 has touched the net, which in this water volleyball is not allowed at all. I mean, it is York's point. Despite the net touch, I think York played great offense there, countering Lancaster's amazing defense so far. York up 8-7, Sakiko to serve.
Let's see if Lancaster can side out. Or an overpass from 83, but good recovery from 24.
Over there. Let's see what Tracy does here. Opposite hit from Lancaster. And a great defense from Tracy. Dive into the floor to catch it. Now send over a free ball. Lancaster struggling to get it. And a great set from Lancaster.
And a block
from Tracy, number 5, York's main opposite.
The energy from York is absolutely astonishing.
Everybody celebrating, from the coach to the players to every single York fan in the arena right now. The vibes are up for York massively. Now let's see if they can keep this momentum and carry on this first set. Lancaster's libero. Overpass straight to Orally. And it's touched out by Lancaster, number 4. An unfortunate mistake, but I think that was going in either way.
Yeah, just about. Your crowd is going crazy.
Sean Thompson and Jonah Mackey, both. Jonah Mackey playing for M1 yesterday. Sean showing his dominance in the M2 game today, both riling up the York crowd with their classic York chants.
Lancaster can side out. Oh, and a nice pass from AC3.
And a middle set, having to volley it over, and it's a smart play.
Very, very well placed.
York not being able to chase the ball down enough. They're going to be doing laps in training now. That's very, very smart from Lancaster's middle. When you can't just get the hit, the volley is a very, very smart option to play.
Big time. Let's see what Chi-Chi can do here with this serve. Can Lancaster keep the tempo going?
Float serve from Lancaster.
And straight through the Libro's hands.
Brought it up. Let's see if they can put it over.
Good hustle there from York.
Very good.
But a great deep serve from Chi-Chi.
I think they've redeemed themselves from laps now.
Big
that was
time.
very good from York. Good hustle from Sakiko, number 2, and Zoe, number 3 there. Just trying to cover the libero's mistake.
Very well placed. Can Chi-Chi do it again?
9-10, Lancaster. Straight to Mao, number 13. And a brilliant set by Sakiko. Unfortunate hit by Tracy, just not making it over the net tape.
My apologies. I was reading the wrong score sheet. It is actually Cherry serving. Apologies to the viewers there.
Number 99 is their libero, Chi. Still doing a great job nonetheless. Give her props.
Can Cherry do it again with a nice deep float serve?
Gone for a bit of a hybrid serve. Yeah. And a back set by Sakiko. To Mao,
very well played.
Showing York that she knows where she's put it. And riling the crowd up. An amazing hit from Mao. We're going to see a lot of those type of shots, especially in this game. Well placed, well timed, well hit.
Big time, big time.
Amazing point by York. Mao up to serve. And a float serve from Mao. Miscommunication from Lancaster, putting it over.
Good recovery from Lancaster there.
Taking the first ball.
Out of system ball from York. And it just clips the antenna. Unfortunate from Zoe there, number 3 for York. Lancaster side out. 77
the
back on.
Is considered an external object, and so Lancaster's point for anybody watching from home.
81 Victoria.
And unconventional serve there. Maybe she mistimed it.
With a little bit more power, that could have worked really well. It's a nice short serve. Unfortunate for Lancaster there.
Now the crowd going a bit dead here, waiting for Aurelie, number 8, to go up and serve. I'm sure if she aces, the crowd will go mental. Let's see if she does.
A nice up from Lancaster. 83 couldn't quite get it over.
And it is York's point. Lancaster, unfortunately, not hitting the block, keeping it on the net. Hence, referee Diane Hollow's 4 touches rule violation.
Gotta say,
the bench is going crazy right now, as they always do.
Very good work for the bench. A good bench is a huge asset for a team, for any team in any sport.
Out of system pass by Lancaster. Setter unable to put it over the net. That's an unfortunate situation in this game. The setter usually is not the person to be hitting the ball. And when they do it, potentially can go wrong. And York taking all the points they can get, leading 14-11 with Aurelie, number 8, to serve. And a great topspin serve from Aurelie, send it straight to the libero. The setter having to put it over again. Let's see what Sakiko can do here. And a miscommunication from York.
Bit of a hesitation there from York.
I'm not too sure who that ball was meant to be honest.
I think it might have been for the pipe, but a bit too
close to the net.
Too close to the net.
I think the pipe, in this case, that's a what do you call that? A strategy? That's a type of ball, so that is where the backcourt outside, so in this case, Mao, number 13, would hit the ball. It's a very hard ball to set.
And straight off the block, good use of the ball from number 5's York, Tracy. She is working really well today. She's definitely a player to watch today.
Coming from the York College League last year, going to the Uni Women's 2s as an opposite, she's done an amazing job so far. Let's see what she can do here.
An unfortunate serve out.
Jinx! And Lancaster crowd are loving that. They really want to get in Tracy's head, especially based on how she's playing right now.
83 to serve, Francesca.
A great float serve from Lancaster, forcing Mao on her knees to complete the pass. Lancaster setter set in the middle.
Sakiko can't quite get there.
Unfortunate, not playing enough defense there. Everybody ended up on the floor. Also the ball, unfortunately, making it Lancaster's point, 14-15. A very close game.
It's going to be a tight set, Jonathan. A very tight set.
It looks like the pressure might be getting to number 83.
Couldn't quite get the contact there.
Can she get the points back? No, she can't right now. Now let's see if York can scramble away with the 2-point lead that they have right now. Zoe up to serve. And a service ace from Zoe. say there, yes, that's an ace.
Brilliant.
Yeah. A shanked pass from the Lancaster libero causing the setter to double touch the ball. Something not allowed in the sport of volleyball. And that is one ace for Zoe. And the York crowd are loving it. Lancaster, great pass. The middle has
bit of a miscommunication again.
And again, the setter out of system, not being able to get that second ball is really affecting Lancaster right now. They are struggling.
Slightly out of sync at the moment. Let's see if they can reset and side out.
I think this might be a good point for Lancaster to take a timeout here.
Perhaps.
Let's see what they do. Zoe up to serve.
Oh, and off the Libro's platform.
And a serves ace from Zoe again. 3 times in a row, potentially. Forcing Lancaster timeout, as I called that.
Jonathan, what do you think Lancaster could be doing differently at the moment to, side out, get that tempo going, and put pressure on
What Lancaster needs to do is really improve their passes. They're going straight up, but nobody's been able to get to the ball, so they either need to get them higher or get them closer to the setter. 2 very hard things to do.
Yeah, York are pressing.
But they need
Fair
to do
play
it.
to them.
Otherwise, York will run away with this first set, and potentially the rest if they're able to keep up the serving power that they have.
Big time. 19-14, York.
Now with Coach George Fraser on York side leading the York team. Lancaster seem to have a women's 1 player and a men's 2s player helping coach the team. Now let's see if this timeout has maybe made Zoe a bit cold. Maybe it's calmed down her serving power.
That is the aim. That is the aim of these timeouts. Let's see if it's worked.
Everybody in immense pressure right now. Number 77 needing to cool down a lot. And they've done it well. They've taken the pass a lot higher. Middle, volleying the ball over onto Zoe. Sakiko for a set.
Oh, and unfortunately...
Number 42 hitting that ball out. It's a very hard angle to do.
Very hard.
But she's going to try it nonetheless.
Her head's up. The energy's good.
So we have number 77 up to serve. I think that's Christina. Great float serve onto Zoe. Zoe's bad pass. Tracy's brought it up and Takiko has put the ball over.
A free ball.
Side. Straight to the middle again.
Oh, and a hit out.
Was there a block touch? There was no block touch. York's point, 20 to Lancaster's 15. Now that was a great leave by York's back row players there. Lancaster middle struggling to convert the points that they have been playing. And a great serve from Megan.
Good hustle from number 4.
And a setter jump. That was a great fake from the setter there.
Cherry and Grace working really well together right there.
I did not see that coming at all.
No, nor did I.
And the setter number 24 coming back to serve. There she is. She can get this points run up.
Could Grace get that ace?
Let's see if Grace. Yeah.
Didn't realise that right.
Good pass from Zoe there. Sakiko for the set.
Oh, and a good hit down, straight into the Libro's platform.
Orally, number 6. Oh, number 8.
But Chichi couldn't quite get there in time. The York crowd going crazy with their chants.
Who received that, Lucas? Was that the lib?
Yes, straight off our platform, unfortunately.
Attacking the defensive specialist on the team is definitely saying something by the middle. Let's see where the serve goes.
Powerful serve from York
Straight to the outside, forcing the middle over. Oh, was that planned point? I'm not too sure, but the middle definitely deserves the win point there. They did well to react to that.
Very, very good use from Lancaster there to side out. York were not expecting that. Number 4, Cherry. So
this crowd has at least doubled in size since the start of the game.
Yes, big time.
The passion that everybody has for the sport of volleyball in England now has coming up so much higher.
Definitely.
Especially for Roses. Volleyball
it's really, really good to see.
Very important match, as shown by the last
Oh, and a great recovery from Tracy.
Doing amazingly.
Tracy!
That is Tracy's
Our presence is absolutely brilliant.
A great cross-court hit from Tracy, number 5 there, not letting Lancaster's defense get it back. And that's a kill by Tracy.
Got to say, what a great set we're seeing from Tracy. Really good stuff.
22-17 to York, 3 points till the set 1 finish. Number 13 now to serve, straight to the libero. Lancaster, great setter there. It's number 83 and a line shot.
Very, very well placed.
Down the line.
Number 83, Francesca.
That was
very, very good placement.
Placing it in between the setter and the outside. Very, very good placement from Lancaster there.
I think the thing with volleyball is you can have all the power you want, but if you don't have a good placement, you can't get those points. And Lancaster's showing us that they've got that position.
And unfortunately making the exact same mistake as they did.
Yeah, 81 Victoria, unfortunate.
Very unfortunate from them. They're going to have a bit of serving practice and training back in Lancaster. Now let's see if York can serve better with 2 points to finish this first set for them. Lancaster leading 7. And York showing that they are the serving power team here, with Aurelie getting an ace serve.
One more point and York have won this set. Let's see if they can finish it off. Aurelie is going crazy.
And then you see Sean Thompson in the crowd jumping around. He's loving the energy. Everyone is, with Aurelie up to serve again.
Everyone is doing their part to make sure York get this set.
And it is an ace for Aurelie. York's middle destroying that ball down the line. What a great serve from Aurelie there.
What a great way to start this match off for York. Pulling ahead.
25 to Lancaster's 18. Not good enough for Lancaster there. Let's see if they can take it back in this second set. And if York can keep the serving power going, with the York crowd going crazy as the York women's twos team coming running past to change sides. There we see Aurelie looking a bit astounded by her own skill. She's doing well and she knows it.
They are playing absolutely brilliantly.
As York doing some American chants there. There are a few Americans within the York Volleyball Club. One of them playing today, number 14, Caitlin.
Yes.
Hails from somewhere in America, I'm not too sure.
Nor am I.
Maybe Chicago, maybe, I'm not too sure.
I
don't want to guess where, but
you know,
the women's twos team is very, very international. You can see as they started the match, I'm not too sure if the cameras got it, but they all came with all their flags on their backs. There's a Brazilian, a Chilean, a German. There's someone from every corner of the world there. And it's great to see that York
big personalities, particularly on that bench.
Exactly.
Really showing the support for their teammates there. As I said earlier, a good bench can make or break a team. So, Jonathan, what do you think Lancaster need to do to secure that second set?
I think they need to start using their hitting options a bit more. They haven't used their opposite as well as they should be.
Yeah.
There potentially might be a few mismatches with the York sizing. I mean, from here I can tell that Lancaster is a taller team.
Yes.
And I think they need to be using that height a lot more to be able to side out and score all the points that they need.
I do think the main problem is at the moment is that York serves are very good at the moment, and they're struggling to get those balls up for a nice, clean set.
Exactly. But when Lancaster do get the ball up, they do get the ball up. They've been playing amazing defense. The entire club, the men's ones, the men's twos and the women's ones, have all been playing amazing defense in this Roses tournament. And the women's twos team here showing that they too can play amazing defense and they're not going to be left behind.
Most definitely. Honestly, it could go either way. You never know. You never know. Can Lancaster get this second set?
There you go. First referee, Diane Hollows, indicating both teams to come on the court, with George, I see, flicking his hair out of his face.
Very nice there from York's coach. Oh, and the hair is off.
The hair has come off, unfortunately. Is this going to be York's downfall? Is that the secret weapon, the hair? We're going to have to see. Oh, the hair's back on.
I was wrong.
Maybe you heard us, I'm not too sure.
And as you saw earlier, some strong serves from Sakiko. Let's see if she can keep that up and disrupt Lancaster's passing unit.
And a great serve from Sakiko.
And that she does, a ball straight over.
By the libero. Set to outside, Malak. Hassan, number 13.
Nice pick up from number 4, Cherry.
And a free ball by Lancaster. Could this be York's side out? No, it can't. York's middle having to free ball us over again.
Oh, couldn't,
What's
83, couldn't quite get there. Ball was a bit too low for Francesca.
I think so.
To tip it over.
Into the net.
Yeah.
With Tracy trying to tower over to get that block. But Lancaster, unfortunately, not getting the ball over. Let's see what Lancaster can say in return with the brilliant defense that they've been showing here. Let's see if they can turn that into a great offense.
Oh, and into the net by Sakiko. Nonetheless, she should be very proud of herself. She has shown some brilliant serves this game, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more from her. Number 24.
To start this first set here. Who's number 24, Lucas?
Pardon?
Who's number 24?
Number 24 is Grace. Grace will be serving right now. Let's see what she can do. Can Lancaster pull ahead?
A great serve from Grace into the outside.
Oh, I saw the net moving a little bit there.
Oh, I'm not too sure.
I'm not sure who did that.
The referee hasn't called anything, so
it's playing
the
on.
game goes on till the whistle is blown. Lancaster set the ball to the middle here. And a volley by the middle as well, forcing York onto the floor there. And Tracy, a great transition.
Oh, very, very close there. I could see what she was trying to do. Brilliant angle, but couldn't quite get the power on it.
That was great playing from Tracy, number 5 there. A great transition from the middle on the floor, straight to where her hitting position is. Unfortunately not able to convert the point. And Lancaster lead 2-1 in the second set. A great serve from Lancaster, again forcing York to the ground. Lancaster, a very high set, and the middle volleying the ball again, and a different person in York taking.
Oh, a good use by number 8, York, orally.
A free ball from Lancaster to the York side. Opposite hit to Mal, and a great push. Seta taking the second ball.
Oh.
And the libero on York side making an unfortunate mistake. Is she a beach player? That's a beach move.
It is indeed.
Could she be a beach player?
Very good use of the back row attack there from Lancaster.
Now the York strategy might be changing a bit. 3 different people have taken that tipped ball. Could there be a loss of confidence as who's taking it? Is there a change of strategy to counteract Lancaster's brilliant defense so far? We'll have to see for the rest of the set and interviews later on. And York's bench hyping up now to serve. Down 2-3.
Oh, an unfortunate there for York. Couldn't quite make the contact she wanted.
She threw it up, not as she usually does, hence missing the serve. That's very unfortunate from Mal there. You know she can serve, but Lancaster will be very happy.
83, Francesca. Oh.
And a service ace from 83, Lancaster. Francesca, she has done an amazing serve onto the York libero, the defensive specialist.
Couldn't quite get it up. Let's see if York can recover inside out from these brilliant serves from Francesca. She's doing a great job.
Potential
overpass from Zoe. No, brilliant adjustment for Sakiko.
And orally, number 8, slamming the ball into Lancaster's hands.
Oh, 77, Christina.
Trying to do the exact same thing with their middle, number 77, not being able to convert the point.
Get there.
Orally in ecstatics right now. She is having an amazing game so far. A potential MVP that we're seeing already for Yorkside.
Maybe.
Let's see if Lancaster can calm the crowd down, side out, and get the set back.
Oh, and an ace from York's orally. She's playing absolutely brilliantly today.
York's crowd going absolutely into the Lancaster team there, saying that they're shanking the balls left, right, and centre. They're not going to forget that one, and neither is Orally.
Oh.
She's going to want to forget that one, unfortunately, serving into the net. Lancaster's point.
Good recovery from York there. Already's got a head up. She's good.
Yeah, she's happy. She's excited.
It's great energy from York right now. Yeah.
At this point in the game.
Can't like
very mental sport for this game right now.
Oh. Good hustle from York there.
Ace from Lancaster. Couldn't 77 there. Middle, I think she is.
Yes.
Yeah, there middle. serving amazingly.
Brilliant job
As
from
well.
Christina
I see
there.
Oren is
Apologies.
looking at us right now. She seems very dazed. She's in the zone, I think,
in the
as
zone.
they all are,
Yeah.
as they should be.
As they should be,
With
yeah.
this big Roses fixture for 2 points.
Oh, and another good serve from Christina. Yeah.
And that's very, very well played by York there. Not being able to convert it. That's a block from Lancaster.
Christina is
Down
doing
York's
a
side.
great job here at disrupting York's passing unit. Let's see if York can recover and side out. Very efficient serves from Lancaster 77. Oh.
Serve into the net. York weren't ready to see if that would trickle over the net. Lancaster just not getting that height. And everybody is loving this game right now. There's still so much energy as there was when it started. And that's how it will be for the rest of this game. With York leading 8-5. Tracy up to serve. Short serve from Tracy. Lancaster playing out of system, forcing the ball over.
A nice high pass from York's libero.
And a back row attack by Mal.
Bit too much power there.
Just gone out.
Bit too much power.
Spending too much time in the gym, I hear. I think she's too strong for the sport. And Lancaster fans trying to get into York's head now. Doing the same chants York are doing. Potentially louder right now. We'll see what York's response is.
Serve from Sue.
And an underarm serve. This is the first time we've seen that.
A foot fault by Sue.
The first time we've seen that as well. An underarm serve with a foot fault. That's a very interesting
Very interesting thing to see.
In one of the biggest fixtures of volleyball in England.
Unfortunate thing, Lancaster there. Would you care to explain what it means to have a foot fault, Jono? For our viewers who might not know.
Oh, Middle taking that first ball, that's amazing. And Tracy using a beach move.
Good recovery from Sakiko.
And the Middle putting over again. Sakiko setting Mal.
She is everywhere.
And Mal slamming
And a brilliant point for York.
Crossing it over.
Good
Mal, number
hustle from
13,
York.
getting all of those points for York right now.
George is absolutely loving it.
What a great point that was.
Apologies, Jono. As I was saying earlier, what is a foot fault?
I think we have to wait for this rally. I think this is going to be a big one as well.
Yeah, to be fair, I think you might be right.
Zoe there.
And you were right!
And a service ace from Zoe. Number 3 on the York side.
That explanation can wait, because right now we are witnessing a brilliant push from York. An absolutely brilliant push. Can Zoe secure that second ace?
She is acting like this is just a training session. She's doing amazingly. Let's see if she can get another ace.
Calm and composed by Zoe. Oh, unfortunately into the net.
So let's just take it.
This is my voice there.
So the service in volleyball can only be done behind the baseline. You may not see it in this arena. It's the green 9-meter across line at the back of the court, and there is no crossing that line when you serve the ball. So what happened with Lancaster's number 9 is her foot just touched that line. We notice is a foot fault. And it is York's point.
Not sure what happened there.
Lancaster losing their composure, a bit dropping the ball. Diane being nice to her, letting her serve again. Let's see what she can do in response.
Served by Cherry. Oh, and a nice art from York's libero.
And a great set. Mal tipping the ball over with an overpass. Set back to Mal.
Well, a nice hard swing from Mal.
And a free ball from Lancaster. They don't want to be too many of those. Set to the middle. And it is
she knows it.
By Megan.
She knows she's done well. Brilliant placement there, right in the deep corner.
She knew that none of Lancaster could get that ball.
They could not get to that.
Hit it. Also, there's a substitution on York's side. Number 42, Megan Dangerfield, leaving the court for. Oh, there's someone in front of me. I can't see right now.
Val.
Because can you carry on?
Yes. I think. 31 today.
31. I think they've had to tape a number.
I think they have.
Back gets some spare kit.
And she is absolutely ecstatic.
Up to serve.
Ready to support her team on the court. Let's see what she can do. Can she secure York this set? And a brilliant serve.
Not quite. Lancaster playing amazing defense here. Straight to the middle. Lancaster
Good
libero
pick up from the
showing
libero
that she's
there. Oh, and a
And
brilliant
Zoe
pick up from
brings the
Zoe,
ball
number
up.
3.
Mao again.
But
an
Lancaster's
amazing
libero
hit, and
working
a second
hard.
jump onto Mao. Mao bringing it back. A 10 ball to Tracy there. Deep
Oh,
ball.
and right up
And
force
Lancaster
platform.
shanks that ball. A bad pass from Lancaster.
Unfortunate there by Cherry. But I've got to say, Chi-Chi was working very hard there to keep her team in the game. But York did overpower. Another
That
serve
was
from
a great
Val.
serve, great
Yeah.
defense, great hitting, great setting from York there. Lancaster not being able to respond with that.
Let's see if Val can keep it up. Score is 10-10.
And a good serve from York there. Lancaster not even moving. Is that show of confidence or not?
Brilliant pass.
And number 31 taking the pass again.
Oh.
Not being able to convert it, unfortunately. Putting it into the net. Giving Lancaster the point. Giving them the lead right now, 11 points to York's 10. Lancaster 81 up to serve. Again, an unconventional serve.
Oh.
And it's out. Very, 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 very close there.
Tracy is very good to move out of the way there.
Yeah. With great power, great speed, good direction.
And a serve by Sakiko. Let's see if she can get this ace. Oh.
And again, another service error. 2 service errors by the
Fortunately
teams
not.
in a row. Bringing the point total 12 Lancaster, 11 to York. With number 24 from Lancaster to serve. Let's see what Grace can do here. Good pass from York there. Set to the middle.
Oh, but good cover from the libero.
Libero coming in. And Lancaster again, miscommunication. And they're essentially taking the first ball, but Zoe is there to cover. Tracy send over a free ball. Let's see what Lancaster
Good
can do
high
here.
pass. Oh, it may have been a bit too tight. Point for York.
York being as dominant as they can be on that net. Orally showing that she is there.
The York
Tracy
crowds
goes
are
over.
absolutely loving it. Score is 12-12. This will be a very interesting set. Nice pass from 99. Oh!
And a potential cross-court shot, just not going over the plane of the net there. Very, very good if it succeeds.
Yeah, it would have been a very good placement from
unfortunate
Francesca
if it
there.
doesn't. Service from now number 13 here.
Oh,
And a great
just
serve
clips
from
the net.
Mal. Service ace from Malak Hassan, number 13 from York. Everybody slamming down on the floor with the York fans cheering Mal on here.
They are
Great
loving
energy
it.
in the arena right now. Mal leading the squad, a potential another MVP for York side. Let's see what Mal does here.
And another ace from York's 13. Mal is doing a brilliant job. And Lancaster
taking a timeout here, trying to calm down Mal. Mal is on fire right now.
But I don't
There is
think
no
this will
stopping
shake
her.
York. Their energy is absolutely brilliant at the moment. Lancaster will have to work very hard to pull through. But nonetheless, the score is quite tight. Anything could happen.
The crowd keeping this energy. Even though there's no players on the court, the crowd are still acting like the game is going on, which it really is, with York leading 15-12. And the players about to come back onto the court here. Led by Mal coming in to serve straight away. Lancaster hesitant to come back on the court.
And Mal is preparing
And
for...
telling off the one of the York liberos coming too close to the referee.
Right.
Now let's see Mal up to serve after this timeout.
Could she get another ace?
Service, Mal number 13. Unfortunately not, Lancaster playing great defense. And a swing by Lancaster to
And a
York's
nice
libero,
up from
diving to
York's
the floor.
libero.
And now taking that ball.
And very good placement from Mal. She does it again.
A backward attack by Mal, bit of miscommunication, but she made that work. forcing Lancaster to not know any direction where she is going.
She knows where to place that ball, and it is
She's done
working.
that a million times, and it shows.
So composed, so calculated.
Let's see, service from Mal here. Let's see if she can get her third ace. Not quite. Lancaster
good
amazing
up from
defense,
Lancaster's
set to the
libero.
middle. Mal receiving this ball. Let's see where Sakiko sets it.
Oh, and a
monster
big block from 77.
And Lancaster shrugging their shoulders in front of the York middle.
Christina.
They are with power. They will win their points.
Yeah, Christina put that straight back down.
Hit by Tracy there. Nice high ball.
Oh, just off
shank by
83's
Lancaster.
hands. Unfortunate there for Francesca.
Tracy, number 5. I really hope the mics pick up the York and Lancaster chant.
Yeah, the energy is
10 out of 10.
electric today.
So we've got another substitution. 42, Megan Dangerfield coming back onto the court for number 31. The club president foul. Let's see if Megan has a response for the Lancaster blocking power in the second set. Already up to serve.
Oh, and a brilliant up from Lancaster's libero, securing herself a point.
That is a little point, that's right. Impressive, I didn't even realise. York having a bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
George not liking what he sees right now.
A shake of the head, a shake of the wig. But I'm sure he's thinking, what can York do to get back in this game?
Number 77 to serve into the net. Unfortunate for Lancaster. Lancaster's player coach, the women's one player, not liking what she sees.
Score is currently 18-14 York. Let's see if Tracy can push her team a little bit closer to securing that second set.
High service from Tracy there.
And a fortunate serve out by Tracy. Number 9 to serve. Sue.
And an underarm serve, let's see if she can get in this time. York's libero, perfect pass to Sakiko. And a middle hit out, unfortunately, taking
Unfortunate there
just
from
too
York's
high.
middle. Again,
Lancaster.
good placement, but a bit too powerful.
Bit too powerful, exactly.
Another serve from Sue. Oh, and straight through Sue's hands. But Francesca recovers it. Sue. I just missed that, but York sided out.
It's
Zoe.
almost as if we don't have to watch the game.
Yeah.
With York's chants describing exactly what happened.
Oh, unfortunate there for Lancaster. Zoe serve just clips the net, falling short and disrupting Lancaster's passing
And
unit.
again, York doing that classic A-C-E.
They love it. They absolutely love it.
Hyping Zoe, number 3.
Oh, and another brilliant serve for Zoe, but
Taken by the
Lancaster
middle
get it.
volleying it over again. Tracy playing amazing defense.
Oh.
And a settle done by Sakiko.
And she gets it. Brilliant hustle there from Sakiko. Clipping it straight over the net. Lancaster could not make it in time. And another serve from Zoe. Oh, unfortunately, just a little bit
Could
out.
that have been Lancaster's chanting getting to her head. They are getting louder and louder as the set is going on.
Score is 21-17. Anything could happen. The tables could turn. Number 4 to serve, Cherry. Can she change things around for Lancaster?
The York libero, great set by Sakiko.
Oh, not enough power there from Al. It was a well-placed hit, but couldn't quite get there.
Power to too little power. She
Yeah.
needs to find that balance and be able to secure her team the set's win in the second set.
Another serve from Cherry.
Time out, I think.
Lancaster have been picking up the pace. This could be a very, very, very tight set. I think that if they keep up with this aggression that they've been showing, they could secure it. But I don't think York will back down. George, from what we've seen this weekend, has been a very, very effective coach for York. And his work has paid off. So let's see if Lancaster can push and secure this second set. Both teams are absolutely loving it. They both want this game. They both want this set. Let's see.
Number 4, Cherry, up to serve. She can get her first service ace here.
Oh, and a nice up from York's Libero.
And a C ball from Sakiko there.
Unfortunately,
Megan Dangerfield, number 42, not being able to get the ball over the net.
into the
ball, a
net.
very, very hard ball to hit, which is where the middle runs behind the setter, forcing the setter to not know where the middle is, but still try and get the ball to her. Very difficult to complete, but very good point to score when it does. One-handed by the York libero, not knowing if it was in or out. It is a very tough call to make. Lucas, as a libero yourself,
Yes.
how do you make that decision of if you think the ball's going in or out?
Oh, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Usually, if you can't quite make that overhand pass and it's going over your head, it will be out. But a good server
Great set from Sakiko there.
can get it nice and low and hit it right by you.
Double touch, it looks like.
And a point for York. But no, as we saw earlier with Lancaster's second team, they were very good at aiming those nice, deep, low serves, really disrupting the passing unit. So it can be often very hard to tell if those balls will be in and out, in or out as a libero.
Megan Dangerfield up to serve. Not quite an ace, but an overpass.
Oh,
and
very
already
nice
the
there.
middle counterpart has slammed that ball down, roofing the Lancaster women's twos team.
Score is 23-20 York. Let's see if they can secure the second step and get one step closer to a win.
This women's twos team for York being very dominant. Lancaster not letting it get away from them. Getting the score up to 20 points. Lancaster up to hit.
And a brilliant slam down.
Straight through York's floor onto the floor.
Francesca did a brilliant job there.
Looks like Lancaster Fine's given her 5 big booms. A TikTok reference for anyone who doesn't understand.
We love to see it. We love to see the energy from both the team and the crowd. Oh, and a
Number
serve
81, her third
out.
service error, I believe. She has not been able to
Very
complete a
unfortunate.
serve, to my knowledge.
And here we go again. York's number 2, Sakiko, with a very powerful float serve. Let's see if she can disrupt Lancaster's passing unit and secure herself another ace.
Set point, Sakiko to serve.
Brilliant up by number
Lancaster
4.
setter, sending it to the middle. Tracy picking the ball up. What's happening here? Mao, a tip over, and it's Mao's point, bringing York to 25 to Lancaster 21. York securing the second set. Crowd going crazy, players going crazy. The arena being filled up.
The placement there from out, absolutely brilliant. It's all calculated. She's done this before, and she's doing it again. Very, very good stuff from York. And the York crowds are loving it.
Looks like the York players are asking for a few water boys from the York fans there wanting to fill up their water bottles. There we go.
Loyal fans
There's
right here.
New York members. We've got Samuel from the men's 2. We've got
We love to see it from the York crowd.
Jemima, I believe from the college education team. And Max, the former M2 player, now doing a PhD. Hopefully he can hear me.
Don't think he can.
Playing volleyball somewhere else, but they're still supporting the women's 2s here at York on this last day of Roses. Now, I'm not too sure about the overall Roses score, but for the volleyball club, Lucas, what have been the scores so far?
So, for the men's 1s, it ended up in a York victory, securing York 4 points for Roses. For the women's 1s, York scored another victory, gaining another 4 points, making that 8 points. For the men's 2 match, which occurred this morning, an unfortunate loss for York, and a great win for Lancaster, securing Lancaster 2 points. And right now, it might look like another York win, which could, if my maths is correct, end up in overall 10 points for York.
Yeah, I needed 10 points. I think I saw the score on someone's phone behind their back, and it looked like Lancaster are very, very close to winning right now.
Big time, yeah. Lancaster have pushed ahead as usual. Let's get it up and have a look, perhaps. But no, I think Lancaster have done a great job overall this year, as usual, to secure his points in various sports, in various fixtures, getting that edge over York. However, it does seem to be the case in volleyball this year. York have pushed ahead and done their best to secure their wins. Let's see in this third set if Lancaster can pull it back, giving themselves a fighting chance to win this game.
Looks like York are ready to come onto the court. Lancaster a bit behind in their coach chat, led by a women's 1 player in comparison to the George Fraser. York jumping around on the court already, loving their energy.
They are loving it. Water boys are back. Women's 2 bench refueled. Could they secure this third set for a 3-0 game?
Just a Roses point update. Lancaster on 164 points, needing 8.5 points to overall win Roses 2025. Let's see if the women's 2's volleyball team can contribute to a Lancaster victory.
Oh, unfortunate there for York. Number 4, Cherry did a very good, my apologies. Number 24, Grace, did a brilliant job with her serve there, disrupting York's passing unit and making Sakiko work very hard.
York's libero, a great pass from there.
And a tip from York!
By Sakiko.
Send a dump!
Coming over here. Just not quite. Great placed by Sakiko there onto the Lancaster side of the court. With Sakiko going up to serve, can she get her team their 2nd points in this third set? And she can.
And it's in!
Ace from
straight
Sakiko,
on the line!
number 2.
How many aces has she secured today? I can't count. I've lost track.
She wants more, and she will be getting more, I think.
York setter is going crazy.
Again, I'm seeing another York MVP. York are having an amazing game right now. Lancaster not being able
to adjust.
Exactly.
And a brilliant up
ace there
from 4. But Lancaster couldn't quite get there. It was a bit too tight on the net. Nonetheless, a great hustle from Cherry.
Sakiko up to serve for the 3rd time in this 3rd set. Score 3-1 to York. Taken by the Lancaster libero, set to the middle, and a volley over again. But York have read it perfectly. York's libero straight to the middle.
Off the block!
And that's a kill by York's middle blocker, number 8, Aurelie Hames. She has done an amazing job so far, and she will continue doing an amazing job. A great hit. She's looking over. She sent a kiss to someone. I'm not too sure who she sent that to.
She is loving it. She's having the time of her life. Could this be another race for York? Yes, it is.
Another service ace from Sakiko.
The
York
ball
setter.
goes straight over.
York's fan, I hope the microphone picks up. York fans doing a shank chant onto the Lancaster libero there from Sakiko's serve. Sakiko to serve again. York up 5 points to Lancaster's 1. An overpass from Lancaster. Sakiko to set, straight to Mao. A free ball over, unfortunately, for York. Lancaster will do everything to get this point back.
Oh, and into the net by Lancaster. Unfortunate there for Sue.
Just hit into the net, meaning
And
York
a
go
time
back to
out.
the baseline, and Lancaster strategically taking a timeout. Very, very good call from their player coach.
Score is 6-1, York.
Sean Thompson still in his playing gear, leading the York crowd in the classic Yorkshire call and response chart.
You would think he'd be shattered after a long game against Lancaster Twos, but no, he is up there, showing support for his club mates. That's what we love to see in this sport. We love the sportsmanship.
Lancaster trying to... Oh no, are they looking at us or are they looking at the Lancaster fans? I'm not too
I think
sure.
we are amongst the Lancaster fans, Jonathan, so...
They're screaming, "We can't hear you." Lancaster doing a lot of the same type of chants, just not as loud. York up to serve Sakiko at the baseline.
Oh,
Overpass
making
from
Lancaster's libero work very hard. Already slams it straight down from the overpass. York are on fire. 7-1 York. Can they secure?
Having no response right now to the connection that Sakiko is having with the ball, with Aurelie slamming down those overpasses as she should as York's middle blocker. Sakiko up to serve again.
And another ace from Sakiko. I've lost track of how many she's had. She is absolutely phenomenal today. Yeah, she remains composed. I love it.
Yeah,
cool, calm,
like it didn't even
collected.
happen. I'm not gonna lie, I nearly joined in with the York chanting, but I'm gonna try and stay as neutral as possible. But the energy in this arena right now for York is immense. And another point for York, making it 9-1. We've got Lewis Parry, the Union Affairs official, going over in front of us, supporting the volleyball. It seems like everybody is here for the game to see these women's twos players. Unfortunately, they're blocking the view right now, but Lancaster playing amazing defense. Not putting the ball
and
over,
another point for York. I don't know how many serves Akiko's done this game, but they're paying off. She is on fire. Can Lancaster side out?
For her 7th serve, I believe.
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know, mate.
And a great service is an overpass from Lancaster. Sakiko to set to the opposite, Tracy. And Lancaster playing amazing defense. Number 99, the libero, really hustling for the play there.
Oh, unfortunate there.
And
Lancaster finally sided out. Let's see if they can make the comeback in this third set.
Gain more momentum, being 8 points down in the third and potentially final set of this game.
83.
Great serve from Lancaster there.
Francesca did a very good job there.
And a middle hit to Lancaster's
libero.
Oh,
but into the net.
Let's see if middle can take it up. And no, she cannot.
Unfortunate there from Chi-Chi.
Women's twos York team are dominating right now. 11-2 up with Mao, who already has multiple aces, multiple kills, multiple defense points up to serve. Let's see if she can add to that resume. Lancaster set to the outside.
And a block from York.
From Aurelie. And the middle, slamming the ball down, but Mao.
Brilliant from Mao.
Great defense. Sakiko just getting off the net there. With the York libero sending over a free ball.
Oh, and what a rally that was.
Hit by Lancaster's outside, number 4. I believe that's Cherry.
Cherry, that is. Yeah.
Cherry, unfortunately, sending the ball.
A bit too deep.
Bit too deep.
A bit too powerful.
With the line judging indicating the ball
Nonetheless,
hit
that was
out.
good hustle from both teams. Lancaster are still in this game. They can still make it work. Let's see what they can do.
Now up to serve. Overpass straight to Sakiko, and out of system set by the York libero. Bit of miscommunication there. Straight to the middle. And a block from York. I don't even know what happened there.
I'm not sure what happened, but nonetheless, York got that point.
Orally seemed to have blocked that. Came down on her side. She is allowed to touch it again, as in indoor volleyball, a block does not count as a touch. And Orally being able to volley the ball back over, taking the point for herself. And I believe that we're now live on Channel 1 watching the Volleyball Women's 2s, York versus Lancaster, in this final Roses Sunday fixture for volleyball.
Just so that you guys...
leading 2-0,
yes,
with the current score being 13-2, Mao to serve. Let's see what she can do.
13-2 York. Oh!
And now, not just quite Lancaster playing amazing defense. Let's see what York can do to it in response.
Oh, and a brilliant
middle. Great defense from Lancaster. And the York middle not being able to convert the point. Now it's 3 points for Lancaster, 13 to York.
Just to update you guys, the energy in this arena is absolutely magnificent. Both teams working hard to secure this third set. Currently, York have pulled ahead with 2 sets. But can Lancaster pull this back? Let's see.
Lancaster number 77 to serve here. And an out serve making the score 14-3 to York. York are doing an amazing job this set, really bringing the service pressure, defense and offense, bringing it to the max. Lancaster currently having no response for it right now. But let's see if they maybe take a timeout soon or try and have some type of momentum change, as already York's middle goes up to serve. Service from Orally.
And a... Oh.
Just not quite. We got very excited there. That could have been Oraly's fourth or fifth ace. But no, just sent wide of Lancaster's court. And
Number
Lancaster
9
up to serve. Number 9 opt in before for an underarm serve. Not typically seen at this level, but if it works, it works. Good pass from the York libero Maya there. And Caitlin, number 14.
Oh, set over by 74.
Straight back to Caitlin. Let's see what she can do with this. A roll shot to number 9. And the setter dumped with the middle taking it. And Caitlin doing an amazing job pulling it over.
Just a little bit too powerful.
Now Caitlin is a new personal caller we've seen. She's subbed in just as we came live to the TV right now. Caitlin, number 14, I believe she is, the opposite for York. Let's see what Lancaster can do to get this point difference just a tad bit smaller. Set to the outside.
Oh.
And just not quite. She's trying to swipe it to York's 4 base position, which is the front court outside. Not quite, not getting over the net. York's point. York lead 15 to Lancaster's 5. With Caitlin up to serve. Let's see what the American can do.
Oh, and an ace
from Caitlin, number 14, York's opposite. Putting the ball where Lancaster are not. Nobody was there to cover.
Am I right in saying that was her first serve of the game?
That was her first serve, her first ace, her second point of the game. She is started amazingly. Let's see if she can continue this streak.
I've got to say, as someone who has been on the receiving end of her serves before, she has a good, powerful serve.
And right now,
very hard
is the York setters switching actually.
Ah!
Number 9, Emily, a Lister Cato. Oh, it's number 19, sorry.
Yes.
One of the coaches for the Lister Cato volleyball team coming on for Sakiko, number 2. Sakiko has had an amazing game so far. We'll hopefully get an interview with her if we can.
Yes.
But let's see if Emily can continue up Sakiko's legacy right now and bring York.
I'm sure she will do a great job. Not quite sure what's going on at the moment. There's a bit of a... I don't know what's going on.
They might have recorded the numbers down wrong, potentially.
Potentially.
Coach George Fraser with the second ref having a few words.
Yeah, just a
to
bit,
confirm the substitution here.
The score is 16-5 for York at the moment.
The crowd still trying to keep this energy. York crowd.
It's nice to see.
Still keeping the chance up, but Lancaster having
And Emily
no
finally
rebuttal
gets
right
on.
now.
Let's see what she can do for York. Can she help them secure that final set to win them the game?
Maya just indicating who the on-court captain is. I'm not sure if she actually does need to do that. However, she's still letting referee Diane Hollows, a very, very experienced ref, in her own right for this game, just helping the referees out. They've done an amazing job, this Roses, as have all referees for all fixtures.
Is that another ace from
And
Caitlin?
Lancaster forced into their own bench. Lancaster not being able to keep that ball back. And a service ace from Caitlin, number 14 there.
So far, she has only served aces. Can she keep this up?
It looks like another substitution for York there. York letting all their players have their chance on the ball. I think they are very confident right now that they're going to win this set. Number 3 coming off for Anne, number 18. Number 14 up to serve again. The middle's taking that first ball, set back to the middle. Mao, great cover in the back row there. Emily with a great set to York's.
Oh, and a brilliant swing from York.
And a setter dump from Lancaster.
Couldn't
Lancaster
quite get there.
doing amazing to confuse York blockers and the York defense with Lancaster's point. Lancaster screaming USA. Is she also an American?
I am not sure. They have been shouting it over the weekend, so
maybe they're shouting for York's American. Who knows?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Lancaster, very high serve. And an overpass from Mel. Let's see what Lancaster can
Out
do
of
here.
system set from Lancaster. Can they make it work?
To the outside.
Oh,
And it's hit the
unfortunately, they
antenna.
can't. Straight into the antenna by 83 there. Francesca struggles to get it over.
Well,
Can
it
she
is
reset?
unfortunately a rule violation to hit the antenna. York's point. York lead now 18, 1-8 to 6. A 12-point lead in this third set. Number 18 up to serve.
Oh, and
it's
it
just
clips
rolled
the net.
over the net. A service ace from Anne, York's number 18. An amazing serve from Anne there, just trickling over the net, landing right in the centre of the court. Lancaster having no response.
This has been a game of aces for York.
Looks like Lancaster wants to make a substitution here. Could this be the turning tide for that team? Also looks like York are substituting.
Yes.
Potentially. Number 13, Mao, York's outside. For previously seen, number 31, Val. Val could potentially coming on as a outside now. Previously playing a middle/libero substitution.
Val is everywhere.
She has played every single position in her whole life for the sport of volleyball. And George knows that, and George knows that she is very capable of it. With number 18 for York up to serve.
Oh, and a serve in by York. This is a game of aces for York. They are on fire. The score is 26.
Two serves
Can
in a
Lancaster
row for
pull
Anne.
it back?
Now the serving power from the women's twos is the most dominant from the entire York Volleyball Club. Let's see if she can continue the streak. Not quite.
Nice
Lancaster's
up
defense
from
playing
Lancaster's
an amazing
83.
job. And a tip over from York's 83.
Oh, very, very good
Players
placement there
provided.
from Francesca. She has reset. She's locked in. Lancaster pushing.
York having a few words there. They're not too sure whose ball that was. But at least two people went for it. And it wasn't just dropped on its own. That is the worst when it happens as a player myself. It's just the worst to see a ball just drop.
Big time, big time. And a serve out by
81.
Victoria.
That is unfortunately her fourth, I believe, service error. 4 out of 4 errors.
Very unfortunate.
She's not going to like that one. And Megan going up to serve, and George calling her back straight away, not letting her serve. She's being subbed off for someone else, I'm not too sure. For number 1, Elle. Now she is one of York's outsides as well. And I think George is changing the game plan up with his immense knowledge of volleyball. He's changing this team up.
He is really loving that wig. What a man. Oh, an
Unfortunately,
unfortunate miss
hits
from
the ball
Al.
around the antenna, which is out, as it is not in the plane of the court. And Lancaster's point. Lancaster trail behind 8 points to York's 21. 4 points potentially in this game for York.
Serve by Grace. Can she secure the point for Lancaster?
And coming for the overpass, Lancaster's libero, great pass. Bit of miscommunication there, Lancaster's middle taking the free ball. Emily to set the middle.
Oh,
and the middle
a brilliant up
defense
by Lancaster.
Caitlin hitting the ball. A line short.
Lancaster working very hard and doing a very good job here.
Miscommunication
but there was a miscommunication. Couldn't quite get there.
Lancaster in struggle right now. They do love their middles. They want to set them as much as possible, but sometimes that's not always the best option.
The score is 22-8. York are pushing to secure that victory. Can Lancaster pull it back?
York very, very dominant until this end. Let's see if they can continue it, or if Lancaster have a response. And an overpass, a potential double volley there.
Oh,
from York. That was a bit of a weird point there. York didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
With Aurelie hitting the ball into the net. Lancaster's point. Could this be their response to this insane point deficit that they are having right now? Or can York side out and bring York women's twos their victory? With the libero taking the ball and the outside.
Brilliant cover by 74 there. Christine does a very good job of getting that ball up.
Let's see where the York setter sets. Set to Val, number 31. A roll shot down the line.
Oh, couldn't quite get it up, 75.
Iris, number 75, not being able to put the ball over the net, unfortunately. Wanting to do an extreme line shot, not getting it over. York leading 23 now. It's 2 points until their third set, meaning a match victory for York. York 31 to serve.
And another tip
by Lancaster and picked up by the
those tips have been lethal this game. Very, very lovely.
York defense
Lancaster
all over the place, all over the ball, but not good enough. Lancaster have now got double digits, 10 points with number 77 to serve.
Christina has to work very hard here to disrupt York's passing unit and hopefully secure that next point. Can she do it?
Great serve from 77. No.
Fortunate there.
And out serve.
Serve out. We are now at match point. 24-10
going
to
to
York.
her knees. She does not like that she has made that.
Aurelie is stepping up to secure that final.
Aurelie with 5 or 6 aces now. Can she ace this final serve to win York the match?
York crowd are going crazy. Can she do it?
Not quite. Lancaster's defense playing amazingly. And a free ball to York. And
into the net by Lancaster.
Women's twos York have secured the victory.
3-0.
25 points to Lancaster's 10. 3 sets to none. Crowd storming the court right now on both sides, except York's is just a bit more exciting. York screaming for the victory. Everybody's clapping. The women's twos team, they played amazingly today. Lancaster in commisery right now. Let's see what happens here.
Nonetheless, I think both teams did an incredible job today. Hustle from both sides. But York did play very well, so fair play to them. A well-deserved win. In a couple of minutes, we will be putting aside some of the players from both teams to have a quick post-match chat. So make sure to stay tuned for that. So, John, overall, how do you think that match went? How do you feel about it?
I think York were dominant in every possible way they could have been, and Lancaster just simply had no response to them.
Yeah.
Lancaster's played amazing defense, just never could get the ball to the hitters.
Couldn't quite get there.
And York just having some amazing service pressure right there. I think that is what won them the game.
Big time.
I'd say they got maybe 15 to 20 aces throughout the 3 sets.
I lost track of the aces.
There were too many to count, honestly, and Lancaster just had no answer.
Yeah, it's a tough thing in a game when you're going up against opponents who have a very consistent, good serve. Ideally, you want to be getting those aces. Because that completely eliminates the rally and any chance your opponent has of sliding out. And York did exactly that today.
It seems like York have lost trackers to congratulate the other team and thanking the refs. Now volleyball is a very social sport, so you got to give thanks to all the players. Everyone puts in so much work throughout the entire year, throughout the whole season, for this one fixture. I mean, all of Lancaster's clothing all say roses are red, which they may be in this entire roses, but not in this volleyball game. In this volleyball game, York showed roses can and are white for volleyball.
Really good stuff from York this weekend. It's been a brilliant weekend of some fantastic volleyball matches. I don't know about you guys, but I've absolutely enjoyed watching every match. I think volleyball, it's a great sport to see. It's a growing sport, and I'm very excited to see the reception it's had this year at Roses. Hopefully, we can get that same energy next year at Lancaster for Roses 2026.
Now, hopefully, we can get some interviews from the players there. We can see their thoughts as they've served all of their aces that they served from both York and Lancaster. Hopefully, to get Lancaster's captain, see her thoughts on the game and how they played. We've got Lancaster setter coming up with Connor, the president, coming over for a potential interview as well. No, he's not wanting it.
The interview will commence shortly. Pardon?
Good.
Yes.
Lucas and I are interviewing.
We're not sure either. Just for our viewers, we are getting the interviewees ready for a post-game interview. We hope you have enjoyed this brilliant match, and we'll update you very shortly.
MVP chance from York there. I'm not too sure who they're looking at.
It honestly could be anyone, Jonathan.
My bets are on either Sakiko, York's starting setter in the first two sets, or it could be the York middle blocker Orally with her brilliant aces as well as Sakiko's.
I think every player on that court had their standout moments. Tracy, for example, in those first few sets.
Exactly.
Absolutely brilliant work there. A huge presence on the court.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. I think we've got a few other Lancaster people coming over for their interview.
Let's see if our mics are long enough to kind of stand up. Okay, we are now commencing the interviews. Hello, everybody. So, unfortunate loss today. How are you guys feeling?
It's okay, we'll have a comeback. This is, just one time. Next year, when it's in Lancaster, we'll have more supporters. The atmosphere is actually something we're used to. Unlike here, and the green floor, it's a little bit, light. Let's say that.
I think it's a learning curve. No, sorry.
Sorry.
I think it's a learning curve. I mean, we know what we've done wrong. We know how we should be able to fix it. So I think that's what we're probably going to work on in the next year. And then that will be what we smash York with.
Yeah. And in regards to that game, we saw that there were a lot of service aces from York. What was the thoughts in the timeouts of how to counteract those aces from York setter and middle? If you want to comment on it, I mean, I know that.
I think just move more, communicate more. It's like a little bit of a circle in the middle where it's just kind of like, oh, who's supposed to go and get it?
Because I feel like it's a new team as well. We did have a year to practice, but most of us had an injury or we were busy, so it wasn't really enough time for us to come as a team. And I'm pretty sure the second team, York, as well, they just won this year as well. Just unlucky for us, I guess, just unlucky. And most of the players in our team, they haven't played like professional volleyball before. So it's something new and we'll build up for next year.
So now looking ahead to next year, do you have any last words you may have for York, or any comments you have for next year?
Just watch out. We'll have a comeback. We'll always come back.
Thank you so much, guys.
We're going to buy you.
Add together on mic.
Let's get ready for next year then. Thank you so much for your time. My hands are very sweaty, but thank you. Thank you so much.
So that was the Lancaster setter and number 77. I believe that was their captain.
Yes.
Oh, careful. Oh. That's okay. So now we're going to try and get some York players.
Yep.
Hopefully get their win thoughts.
And here we go.
We have York's libero captain, Deb, representing Brazil.
Repping for Brazil.
And we've got Maya, York's secretary, representing Greece. Of course. Guys, what are your thoughts on the game?
It was a lot of emotions. Oh, it is okay. A lot of emotions. We have some people on our team leaving, so it was really like give it our all. We really want to show that York isn't here to play. We're here to win. And I'm just really proud of how my team has developed this season, of how everyone has improved. And I think this just shows our capabilities as athletes and how together our team was, and all of our teamwork that we have been working so hard for. Each of these ladies is so talented, and I think each of them showed this today. So I think that was so apparent in our game. And I would really like to thank the cheering as well, because they kept the energy high all the time. We couldn't have done without anyone who was here. Everyone added to it.
Yeah, I couldn't have said about it.
I want to ask you guys, we asked Lancaster the same thing. Your guys' service aces, there was so much pressure on the serve. That was...
Yeah, we lost track of the aces. It was absolutely brilliant today.
What were your thoughts going through your head? What was George telling you about how to keep the service pressure up? What was it saying?
Well, I think playing your own game, playing at your own pace, don't let them pressure you, don't let them get to your head. You know how much you have trained for that, and you know how much you deserve that and how much you can serve. So I think that was vital, knowing where to target, thinking before serving, and really visualizing that ball on the target was also key. I mean, we don't serve, so we don't really go through that, but I can imagine that's what everyone was thinking.
Yeah, I was going to say in trainings, Deb was making all of our players serve and serve and serve, and it was 10 minutes of serving, 20 minutes of serving, and only serving. So I think it was really nice to see all of that pay off today.
100%. I think it's one of the things that we most developed this season, and couldn't be prouder, really.
And as we just asked the Lancaster players, do you have any last words or words in anticipation for next year's Roses at Lancaster?
So I'm here joined by the captain for next year, and I know she's going to do an amazing job. Of course, having Roses away is not easy, but if there's one person who can keep her head in the game and who will lead this team well, it's Maya.
I don't know what to say. I'm really excited. Obviously, it's going to be away, so I'm really looking forward to that. We just need to bring the energy. We need to train hard all year. I've seen what Deb's done this year, and I want to replicate that. I want to be the captain that she was, and even more, if that's even possible. But yeah, I just want to make my team proud, represent them, and make sure that, we're developing as a team all year long. And, Roses are
white. Less words, just have fun. That always helps.
Thank you very much, guys. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Well done. Congratulations. And I think, that's it for today. It's been a brilliant weekend of volleyball, and we were delighted to have it end with such a superb game. Thank you to the viewers. We've had a great time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jono.
Very much. So yeah, that was the women's twos volleyball with the York win, Lancaster defeat.
3-0.
3-0 in sets. Now let's see what Lancaster have to say in response to the other sports. I think Lancaster are leading right now.
Yep.
We'll have to wait and see in Roses 2025.
We'll see you guys next year. Thank you.